think we're live now. Okay, cool. I got StreamYard up, so we're going live on YouTube. Yeah. But I might need to invite you. Okay. I'm gonna invite. Oh, here. Okay, here. Here's the chat. I'm gonna pop it in the chat. I just see Mike doing this all the time, and it just makes so much sense. Yeah, totally natural. Yeah, right. Oh wait. Gone for 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Right. This is just this thing. I just got this. No big deal. Yeah. Yeah. Right, right. Oh, look, this one's got a metal opening. Look at these they're metal, this case. You want this case? Y'all click on that link so you can join the stream, or Oliver definitely do that because I don't know if Chef wants you on here. You're like, this is not what I thought this would be. Yeah. Do whatever you want. Well, it just makes sense. If I'm going to be making all this content, I'm going to put it out to the everywhere. Why not? Oh, Steph is in. Oliver's in. Oh my God, we did it. Okay, let me do a. Okay. Okay, I'm going to add him to stage. There we go.
Oh, you're gonna
Ever
close
black case.
Oh, I'm gonna close my Riverside as well. I just closed my Riverside. Why does
Oh, so we're just
always look? It's always like anatomically correct because she looks so much taller than me. I don't know how she does that on camera. You know what? I'm gonna look tall. Look at these.
Oh shit! I hear an echo. Let me see what.
Yeah, me too. I hear a slight echo, but that's all right. Give me a beat. You don't know.
Are we? Do we need to close Riverside then?
But no, she wants to keep recording Riverside, right? Don't you?
Okay,
Steph?
so then why is this happening?
I think you have to. We're gonna have to.
Let's mute.
No,
I'm gonna mute Riverside. Or no?
Yeah, not the mic, just the speaker. It's the speaker that's making the echo. So you want to mute the. You see what I mean? Because you don't need the Riverside speaker in your ear. How do you do that though?
How do you do that?
Because yeah, shit is racist. Shit is discriminating against me. Hold on. I need to stop saying that. That's what made Ben added from TikTok.
Settings.
Hold on. Output volume. This does not affect the volume getting recorded. Okay, so I figured it out. Here's how to get your echo.
I turned it down.
Oh, you did the output volume? Oh,
I turned it all the way.
You're ahead of me. Okay. Man, I really love to lecture. Well, that's okay, fine.
So we got it? I think so.
I think so.
Okay, cool.
I don't hear Stephanie or see Stephanie.
I can see her down at the bottom, but she doesn't want to be on stage.
I don't even see her though. It just says I'm in the show. You can see a picture of her as long as you can see her. Is she okay?
I can see her. She
looks
looks breathing.
Put a mirror under her nose. Okay.
She looks breathing.
She looks breathing. She looks breathing. Okay. I can hear you. Yeah, we can hear you.
I can hear you.
Oh, there's a touch up my appearance. Oh my God, I'm gonna touch the fuck up of my appearance.
There is.
I look so tired today. Yeah, it's under. If you go to settings. Do you see settings, Manny? And you see where it says mute, stop canon settings.
Yes.
And okay, click settings and then click touch up my appearance if you want to. You don't have to, but I need it like today.
Well, sure. Yeah. What? I'm not silly. Oh, yes. That's what, because I'm used to TikTok, man.
Me too. A TikTok, like my eyes are this big, like my teeth are glossy white.
I
I
love
just
it.
crank that bitch all the way up. Um,
Yeah, we're live on YouTube.
hello,
Yep.
hey YouTube.
Okay, let's do
Hi,
this.
hello YouTube. I'm so natural. I woke up
Okay.
like this, YouTube.
All right. So in our last episode, we had the one and only Mr. Mike Gowans, the OG of turning your knowledge into monthly recurring income using the internet, who I found from a TikTok live like last year. And then it took me until he joined our podcast for our last episode to actually join the community. And it's amazing. We've
It
all been
is.
like diving deep into Skool, and there's like some really cool stuff happening there. I opened my free Skool community, Magic Mission. Oliver's got his, and yeah, I guess today we're doing. I just decided to do this today. I'm doing a 7K in 20 days summer cash
I
accelerator,
saw that
so
on
you
TikTok
have money for
Live.
vacation. Yeah, so inside my free Skool community. The link is in my bio, but it's named Magic Mission. I'm going to be posting a video in there every single day, and this is from Mike's Christmas Cash Accelerator that he did last year. I'm just basically going to recreate it so we have money to go on vacation. So every day I'm going to be posting a video, just like Mike. I was like outlining the course just now. It's basically like my full course, but I just pulled the 6 steps out that we're going to do in the training. So I'm really
Okay,
excited.
so before we get into that, I want to walk it back a little bit, and I want to talk to you a little bit about myself and Manny. So Manny,
Yeah.
she is my money coach, right? Among many other things that she does, and she's really, really in just a few. Oh, I love you say this
Check out
all
what I
the time,
got.
Manny. Manny, I'm pregnant, like with your babies.
I
What is
know.
this?
This is
What is?
prop money from the internet.
Oh, I love that so much. You said it's from the
I know.
internet.
It's from the internet. I just love, like, I want to make it rain. And
Oh my God, so cute, so cute. I'm gonna show you something that's gonna like totally get your goat. A little art project I'm working on. Talk about prop money. Isn't that so a law
yes,
of attraction-y? Like so
that's what I'm
crazy.
talking about.
This is an IKEA
So now,
wax table that I'm covering in
oh,
prop
I
money.
love that. So I'm basically
Yeah,
just putting hundreds all around my house, just
I love
everywhere.
that.
Why
Yeah,
not?
why not? I love that.
Why not?
So Manny is, I've always had a weird and an ambivalent relationship to money. I have a strange past with money, and it's just a long story, whatever. Everybody has a story with money. And Manny is super organized, and we alternate between weeks where deciding whether or not we're the actual worst. Like Manny will call me and be like, "I'm the actual worst.
Yep.
I suck this week," and I'll be like, "Girl,
Yep.
bitch, shut up. You the best." And like
Yeah,
we
really.
alternate.
The
But
best
lately,
pep
I've
talks.
been just hogging the worst category. Like for the past couple weeks, I'm just down on myself because we are at this point that I've forced myself into where now I'm in sales. Like I'm okay with the like way of getting money by osmosis, you know what I mean, or sort of getting money from like corporate daddy. But
We
like
like
to
that.
make money on my own, yeah, it's been tough because I'm at this energetic rung where I've got to level up. And what happens when you're at that energetic where you got to level up? There's some challenge that's presented. And this
Yes.
challenge is just me and my procrastination. And so Manny is mentioning Skool like it's just like simple. And it is simple, but I've made it really hard. So Skool, Skool, not school like the boring, sucky school where you pay money, but Skool like the place where you create a community and then money is paid to you. If you think that this is not a thing, just look up Alex Hormozy or look up Mike Downs, and you're going to see people are making hundreds of millions of dollars just sharing their experience on Skool. And so we are both coaches, and we love to share our experience, our strength, and our hope with others. And I want to make money on Skool. But first, I just want to learn how to help people and how to navigate it. So I thought, why not do what we've been doing with our podcast and just use the person that we have on? So I'm using Manny this week to kind of get my shit together. So Manny, tell me what to give us the setup here. I'm sorry for interrupting you. Go ahead.
Oh, no, you're fine. You're
Yeah, yeah.
fine. I was just trying to let TikTok world know that we're live, but that's too complicated.
Oh, that's no,
So,
no, no. Do that now. Do that now.
okay.
Yeah, do that now. So
The
while you're doing
channel
that,
is
I'm gonna.
okay, good.
Yeah.
You got it.
So while she's doing that, oh no, yeah, I was just going to perform a small musical number. No, I'm just kidding. So while she's doing that, I'll talk to you a little bit about our backgrounds. So Manny and I, our podcast, of course, as you know, is Rehab to Riches. It's on Spotify. It's on the YouTube. It will eventually be on Apple. Apple things whenever we put them on. But we met in rehab, and since we have reconnected we both realized that we have the same mission. We want to help people. And we realized that a lot of our addiction was about us punishing ourselves and not being able to look at ourselves. And so we tend to overwork ourselves. We tend to believe in this money doesn't grow on trees sort of ethos. But we understand now through our education and our learning that we have been punished enough. And I want to say that you have been punished enough. Hustle culture is so toxic, right? This cycle of toxic productivity. You do not have to bust your hump and dry yourself out, desiccate yourself such that you can become wealthy. You can become wealthy right now. If you're an adult and you have done things and you have been through things, you can take that experience. And all you need to know is how to put that into a great little organized narrative structure and then repackage that. And I guarantee you that no matter what level of experience you have, there is somebody who needs that experience. And the great thing about Skool is you don't have to be done with it. You don't have to come up with a finished turd that you polished and then put lipstick on. And you just have to be honest with your audience and say, this is my goal.
Yes.
This is where I want to go. And just join me here. Just join me here on the journey. And I don't have all the answers, but we're going to discover them together. Right?
I love that.
So yeah, so for me, I am excited to have 10K months where I'm making 10K from my own business, not from corporate daddy. And I can tell my corporate job to stick it, where the sun don't shine. And I am making at least 10K every month. At least 10K every month.
At least.
And at least. And I would love, and I'm excited to, one of the things that's great about working in a corporate job is that I learned what greed looks like, right? And I'm like, wow, this is what I won't do as an employer. I'm not going to do this as an employer. Everybody that I pay that works for me is going to be paid a thriving wage, and they're going to be able to do whatever they want. They're not going to be stuck to me. And so it's going to be up to me to continue to reward them so that they stick around, not to enslave them and monopolize their time, and to give them the freedom to do whatever they want to do. So anyway, so that's what we're here today to do. And I'm hoping that Manny can put me on. I've kind of set up Skool, but I'm in that phase where the first is the worst. When you first try something new, it's always so shitty. It never feels great when you first try something new. You know what I mean?
And the thing is, you just got to accept it. Okay. Right. What I have realized is it is never done. It's never finished. That's why I'm so glad we found this membership that Mike has, because it's called Make Once. The whole purpose is that you make something once and you're able to monetize it over and over and over again. And it's such a beautiful and simple system. But the key ingredient to all of this is literally just showing up and being consistent. I asked him when he was on our podcast, I said, so what's the difference between people who make it and the ones who don't? And he said that the ones who make it don't question what he's giving them. They just take action. And that does not mean you got to do it exactly the way he does it or the way I do it. But what I really got from him was I was like freaking out for so long about my niche. I'm like, oh my God, what's my niche? For the longest time, I was like, well, I'm going to help millennial women with a past, help their purpose, passion, and prosperity. The problem with that is ain't nobody on the internet looking for how do I find my purpose, passion, and prosperity? Like the place start is always like at the pain that you can solve. And so the whole point with Skool that I'm obsessed with is it's very, very simple. There's so many ways to monetize your knowledge and expertise and just passion on there. But it all starts, if you don't know what your niche is, then it's like everything just gets screwed up. If you're really clear on who you want to help and how you want to help them, it helps you just care. You just care enough to show up even when it's messy, even when it's not perfect, even when it's not done. And so the reason I started this 7K in 20 days summer cash accelerator was to kind of, I'm taking it from Mike. It's from Mike's Christmas cash accelerator. I'm just revamping it for the summer, but I'm basically going to do this Right. I'm just going to
Yeah.
do it with you guys. And I'm going to put out a new video every single day for free inside my community, which the link is in my bio, to help all of us get there, because it doesn't have to be hard. And so the first thing I'm working on with my clients and with the people I was on TikTok live with just now was just getting clear on this niche and how do we do that. So let's talk
Ooh.
about yours.
Okay.
Who do you want to help?
So so my coaching is primarily with creatives or
Okay.
but anybody who is stuck, right? So I want to work
Mm-hmm,
with
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
ADHDers, procrastinators, and perfectionists, right? I want to
That's
work with
good.
those people.
That's
And so
good.
the first lesson thing that I've kind of laid out using that gamma thing you gave me
Yeah.
is I basically took I have had all my notes from when I took the Now Habit course, which is a course that helps you beat procrastination. And
Mm,
I basically just put all those notes and made that's going to be the core offer is basically how to just like implement this system so that you can just envision your money dream from end to end and then work backwards
mm.
from the dream. So
I
it's just
like
a core
this.
system that's going to beat procrastination and perfectionism and enjoy guilt-free play. That's what the system does. So it basically,
Ooh.
a core component of that is the unschedule. I have to figure out how to work that into Skool. There's going to be a Skool on the unschedule. And the unschedule is this great schedule for people that have either oppositional defiance or ADHD characteristics that make you sort of defiant towards being told what to do. So you
Right.
basically schedule in all of the things that are fun and good and rewarding for you first on the schedule.
We like this.
Yeah. And so then you schedule all those things, and then you put in, and then before each event, you have 25 minutes scheduled, and then those 25 minutes is when you're going to work in 25-minute blocks at doing your money
Huh.
thing.
Huh.
So you'll do your so that money thing is the way that so that's how you're going to beat your procrastination. So if it were your program, basically like your 7K thing that you're doing, so you need to put out a video every day. So the
Uh-huh.
unschedule will give you the and I developed a chat GPT so you can ask it all the questions, right? So you'll be able to go and do the chat GPT. It'll help you make the unschedule. And then
Yeah.
you end up with this unschedule, and then before each like a scheduled thing, and you have to schedule it. These are things like the movies or wine with yourself or hook up with your boyfriend or
Mm.
or whatever those things are.
Mm-hmm.
You have these 25-minute blocks that are for work, and then you get to have the guilt-free play. And
Okay.
so yeah, so I need to figure out how to structure that um,
Okay.
into like a core offer in a course.
Okay. So I feel like we've got a lot of really good pain points. I
Okay.
like these because, first of all, the key to picking a profitable niche is you got to find people who are in pain. They're easy to target. They have the money to pay you, and you have experience dealing with it, right? Like,
Okay.
hold
Yeah.
on. So the things that you're talking about, perfectionism, procrastination, is super easy. We can just go to YouTube, we type in perfectionism, procrastination. And what I would do, and this is what
Okay.
I'm teaching everyone how to do, and I got this from Mike, is you use I'm explaining this for our audience. I'm not so sure you have to have this, but
No,
you
but just
go
keep going.
to
This will help.
okay, so you pretend like you are your target client. So we've already determined we want to help them with perfection and procrastination. They likely have ADHD, and we're going to help them. Is it get more money? Because we either help people with their happiness, relationships, or wealth. It's health, wealth, or happiness.
So
Which
yeah,
one
so
are we
I
getting
want
more
I
of?
want to pick a money goal because everybody that's messaging me during my
Money is
TikTok,
easy to
they're
measure.
all saying the same thing. They're all like, I
And
need to ditch my day job. I need to get, but I can't get my side hustle together. That type of thing.
okay. And so picture it like this. It's like a Venn diagram. You have health,
Okay.
wealth, relationships. Wealth is
Okay.
number one. Wealth is the easiest to market and sell because you can
Okay.
tie it to a clear thing. So we know we're helping people. The pain that they're in is perfectionism and procrastination. People do search for that on YouTube. So we're going to pretend like we are this person, and we're going to just type it in. So how to
Okay.
be procrastination. So we're not going to do the whole thing right here, but you go to YouTube, you look for some videos that have like a lot of views. And then with this
Okay.
vidIQ extension, you're able to scroll down underneath the video and sort the comments by the ones that contain questions. And what
Okay,
we're
so
going to
let's,
get when we do that
but hold on
is we're going to
one
come.
second.
Okay. Okay.
You said, what is that extension called?
It's called vidIQ. It is a free
vidIQ. Okay.
Google extension. You just download it to your Chrome browser.
Sorry, I gotta close the
And
door. The dog's barking, but
no, you're
I'm not
fine.
running to grab vidIQ. Actually, I've got to grab my notes and the dog. Sorry. Okay. Sorry, these were the notes that
You're
I made that I
Oh, good. Good, good, good.
yeah.
So we're just going to take all of the comments, and we've already filtered it by the comments that have questions. We're just literally
Okay.
going to copy this entire thing of the comments with questions into a
Okay.
master Google Doc of
Okay.
questions. We're going to plug that bad boy back into ChatGPT and say, what are the core problems or the core pain points? What are these people struggling with the most? Okay.
Okay.
And then we're
Okay.
going to create our content to answer those questions, ensuring that our course, our offer, our program goes through each one of these, like that it would
Okay.
solve each one
That
of
it meets
these.
all those pain points. Okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah, yeah.
so what you're
And the
recommending
other
is okay.
key we have to understand is you do not need to build the whole course first. This is what I'm
Right.
realizing. All
That's
you
what
need to
I'm stuck
do,
on. Because like I'm just trying to
okay,
build it because I'm so nervous about that.
no, no, no. You don't need to do that because you're going to build something that you think people want, but they have not actually told you. You're listening, you're doing your research, you're finding out what these people are struggling with, and you're plugging it all into a Google Doc, and ChatGPT has told you. So you're going to create your success formula based on what they're struggling with. And it's just going to look, I could show you mine, but I'm just going to
Okay.
draw it out
Ooh, yeah.
here. But basically, our job, this is our only job, okay?
Okay. Okay.
Everybody has a current situation, which is the
Right.
sad face, and a desired situation, which is the happy face. The only way that we make money is to get them from one side to the other. What happens
Okay.
is people, they're trying to get there, and then they hit a wall, and then they get stuck. Your job is to get them over this hump. And the way we do that is, so you're going to write down literally everything. Like, what would this person need to do from here to here to here to get all the way to this
Okay.
side? Based
Okay.
on that, you're going to create a beta plan. You're going to be like, okay, so I know that they're here. So they're going to have to do this and this and this. And you're just going to create a little plan. You're going to make it pretty. I'm using Miro. And then you're going to go
Okay.
out into social media world and be like, hey, are you struggling with procrastination or perfectionism? Check it
Right.
out. I've got this plan to get you from A to B, and we're going to cover this, this, and this. Do you want to
Okay.
join? And then when you get people in the course, then you build it with them every week. And the
Okay.
difference is, okay, all of this information is already free on the internet. Let's just get that clear. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Information and transformation are two different things. People know how to lose weight. You eat less and you work out more, but people hire
Right.
personal trainers because they can't get that result on their own. The reason
Right.
they're hiring you is because first, well, you have a map, but second of all, it's because you're providing real life support. You're showing
Yeah.
up there with them every week, moving them through this. And like every week when you meet, you might do a little 30-minute presentation that covers one of these points. And then the
Okay.
rest is open for Q&A. And you set
Okay. So
the
when you say every week
expectation
when you
from the
meet,
beginning. Say what?
okay. So when you say every week when you meet, that is that's the
That is
pocket coach.
in, no, we're not talking about
No.
pocket
Okay.
coaching.
Okay. Okay.
This
So
is your
what's every
main
week when you meet?
offer.
This is the main offer. Okay. Okay.
For your main offer, you can put it in your classroom in school.
The
And to
core
set up your
offer. Okay. The
school,
core offer.
the core offer, and
Okay.
and
Okay.
to set
Yeah.
up your school is really very simple. It's just you put your that core offer in your classroom. You just put it
Yeah.
there. You're not building it
Okay.
all yet. Then in
Okay.
your calendar, you schedule the Zoom calls. These are group
Right.
calls where everybody's there because they have a core
Right.
problem that they need your help with. And
Right.
then the community. You make a start here post. Hey,
Okay.
introduce yourself. Da da da. I'm Oliver. Are you struggling with any of these? Make sure you drop your questions. That's it.
Okay. 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 So one
Did
of the things
I
that was
lose you at any point? Does that make sense?
no, you did amazing. So I have to tell you, so since like one of the things that was bothering me, like because I am a procrastinator and also a perfectionist, I alternate between the two, was like I just needed to
Uh-huh.
have a big idea. So what I did was I watched a bunch of Mike videos and then
Okay.
I took the transcripts and put them in a ChatGPT.
Oh,
And
that's
then I
smart.
made and then I made this outline. So I want to just read you like so if you so here's his step by step. This is what ChatGPT sort of came up with. Set up your free school. One, set up the school, sign in, create your account on your chosen platform, set up a classroom for free, name it appropriately based on the topic. Two, and there's only 9 of these. Develop course content. So outline your free videos, record videos, use Loom, upload content, supplementary materials. Three, create your pocket coaching offer, set up Stripe payments, create a Stripe payment account and set up payment links for your offers. Define your offer, your pocket coaching offer. Mine is $29 a month. It includes daily
Yep.
videos and a weekly
Yep.
QA. Three,
Yeah.
create content, record daily videos. Four, create your core offer, define your core offer. It's $99 per month, includes daily videos, 2 weekly QA calls, and a 5 to 10 step success formula and 3 workshops per month. And then
Mhm.
it goes on to marketing, traffic. Isn't that crazy that ChatGPT could do that?
It's insane.
I can
I
send you
would
that. Did you know?
I would clone
Isn't it funny
Mike
how I printed
and
it out on receipt paper though? It's
yeah, no,
ridiculous.
that's like I was gonna say something, but
It makes me
wow.
feel like the Wizard of Oz, like when they're like, dun, 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 right. But okay,
Funny you
so
should ask. I have the whole
right,
plan.
right. I know. I'll be like, according to Section C, I'll be like, I'll say to the people in my room, you're out of compliance, man. You see what you signed here?
You
So
are.
yeah, no. The question that the thing that I had about this was so. By the way, are you using the new ChatGPT 4?
Yes.
Did you see how it does
Yes.
text and images now?
Yeah, it's amazing. And
It'll
I've
do like
actually
the
started on
correct text and images.
Perplexity recently. Perplexity is kind of fire.
Girl, you be boggling me. What's perplexity? Go on, tell me now. I got to keep
You
up
got
with you.
so Google, you got to understand it's like or ChatGPT is all Google stuff, and I feel like
Right.
Perplexity it crawls like the whole internet. I mean, I guess it gives
Oh,
you different answers. It's like, and you can ask follow ups, and it's just I don't know. I like it.
is it
My AI
expensive?
guy that I meet with, no, it's free. The AI
Oh,
guy
wow.
I on
He has an
Wednesdays, he
AI
told me
guy,
about
guys.
it. I know, I
I
do.
cannot wait
He's
to have
the
an AI
best.
guy.
I know. It's
I'm gonna
amazing.
get
He
this.
just like every time I meet with him, I'm like, oh my God, like how like what's happening here?
Oh, that's amazing.
Crazy. That's what I'm saying.
I'm
And
gonna get
he's
an
like
AI guy.
nervous to start his school. But my thing is, it's like I know so many people who have like so much knowledge and passion and capability. And I
It's
was
just
this
not
person.
organized.
I got
Yeah.
right. I got all the degrees and everything, but I still like it was like I didn't know how to actually coach people
Right.
and
It's
have
like
a
people were
business
getting
that
you for
supported
free.
myself. Right.
Yeah.
Right. Until
Yeah.
I did this. And like I've just started
And you're
going
already
live
making
and
money on it. Like, how
yeah,
many weeks have you been on it? You've been on it like 3 weeks and you're already
three
rocking. I was
weeks.
like,
Yeah.
immediately, I was like,
Yeah.
let me get on this person's coattails, like right away.
It's happened so fast. It can happen
Yeah.
so fast. And what the separates
I
people
gotta
is
do
like
it.
whether or not you show up consistently and care.
Yeah.
And I think you
Yeah.
have that. I think that's
Yeah.
what I'm seeing. You have all the ingredients of a super
And
successful
thick
school
thighs.
community.
And thick
And
thighs.
that.
There's that.
So we got that. We got it.
Right. That's so awesome. Okay, so you're inspiring me, and I feel like so I have the school set up, and
Okay.
so basically I just need to outline my course and I need to define my core offer. So
You need your success formula.
okay,
And your core offer is basically that. The only difference is you're going to add. Mike has us do at least one live Zoom call a week. Okay, this
okay,
is what I'm doing based on everything I've learned. So you do one
okay,
live webinar inside the
uh-huh,
school that is
right.
open to everybody.
Okay, so that's just in the
That's
school, in the general population of school.
that's basically this where you're
Right,
providing value, but you're also kind of promoting your main offer.
right.
Okay,
Oh,
and
that's what
that's
you made with Miro.
no, this is from you. This was the
Oh,
TikTok automated live guy.
oh,
Remember?
okay, okay, okay. Yeah,
This
yeah,
is
yeah,
his thing.
yeah.
So
Okay,
you do one of these a week. This is open to everybody where you're providing value on procrastination and perfectionism and then you're like, "By the way, if you want to get there faster, easier and have more fun, you can join my paid community."
yeah, okay,
And
okay.
inside the paid community, you're doing at least one, if not two, live Zoom calls where for the first half, you're presenting a piece of your success formula, just one, and then you're doing Q&A.
Oh my God, I love you. You're so organized. Like
That's it.
together, we make the perfect human. Like
Whole
together,
person, whole person. I know. It's
a whole
amazing.
person.
It's
Um,
amazing.
yeah. So what is your intention with school? Like what do you what is your intention for 2024 with school?
I'm planning to like go full time into school. I'm not going to do anything else. I'm going to be like Mike. That's what I want to do.
So what's your intention? What are you looking forward to having because of school, or what, you know,
Oh,
let's set
like
like a short-term goal or a long-term goal, or but it has to be within 2024 though.
so
Like what is
today
work
is
on
my
this and
birthday, and I said I wanted
oh,
to have
happy
10
birthday.
paid members. I know, I know. I just wanted
Yeah.
to do this with you guys. I said I wanted 10 by my birthday. I have like four. I would like to help 50 people. I would like to help 50 people get to like 10K months this year.
That's
Let's make it
amazing.
okay. I think that's a little, but
That's
I
amazing.
see it happening so fast
I
that
can do
I
that.
feel like it's
Like
doable.
that's doable. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's doable for
Okay.
you.
That's my goal. I love that question. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to help 50 people get to 10K months because when I'm talking to my community and people on live, that seems to be the number 10K.
Right.
Like everybody
Yes.
says 10K. That's what I think. And if we could get 50 people doing that so they don't have to work in their icky job, that would be awesome.
And you
That
would
would
make
be
such an
awesome.
impact on their lives and like at the
Yeah.
people around them, their lives. Once you're having
Yeah.
like for me, having a 10K month would mean that I could afford the lifestyle that I have and like all my benefits and everything without a corporate job. And then
That's
I
what
would
I'm
just have,
talking about.
yeah, like, and that's kind of what you need in today's America,
It
in
is.
today's,
Did
you
you
know,
know that for the first time in American history, 25-year-olds are making less than their parents or grandparents did at their age when you adjust for
that's
inflation?
crazy.
We were
Mm,
sold this like lie, like as a society. I feel like we have this social contract that says, like, okay, if you go to school and work hard, you'll live a good life. But housing, just living is more and more
right,
expensive. People don't want to have
right,
kids anymore because it's so
right.
fucking expensive. Like they went from
Yeah.
it was like 70% of 30-year-olds had kids in like the 80s, and now it's down to like 29. Like people don't want to have kids anymore because they can't afford them.
Right. It's like
I
you have to
mean,
sort of if you're working for a company, you have to know some sort of algorithm to like game the system, some sort of stock
oh,
algorithm if you're working for someone else's company, like in order
100%.
to make money. Yeah.
So
So
I
it's like you
listened
have
to
to do
this.
something
There's this
right.
guy. You do. Naval Ravikant, who was this famous like tech venture capitalist. He invested in Uber and X like from the
Yeah.
very beginning. He did this viral
Wow.
tweet storm called How to Get Rich Without Getting Lucky. And it was like 20
Mm,
rules for getting rich, and it's fascinating. But he says he's like the people who get really rich are either going to be people who know how to code like software. And he said if you don't know
right.
how to code, you need to be creating content. That's the way
Mm,
we're gonna, and it has to be you're creating content, you're building specialized knowledge so that you're
intentional. Yeah.
becoming the person that people
Right.
come to. Like, imagine if you're a deep sea diver, okay? You're known for doing the dives that no one else can do, okay? Like, that's not luck. But let's say someone comes across like a treasure ship that sunk 200 years ago, they're going to come to you because you're known to be that person. Okay. They
Yeah.
created their own luck. And at that point, it's not even luck. It's like destiny. It's like you
Yeah.
created that destiny
Wow.
for yourself. And the way we do that is through content. And he said you have to uncouple the inputs from the outputs. And as long as you're working for someone else, you're making a salary that's capped. You can't get
Right.
past a certain point. You're not creating equity. You're not creating something that rises in value over time. And he said the only way like you're going to get rich, he was like talking about the content, you want to be doing something where your input doesn't you don't match the output. So the reason I like
Wow.
Skool is because you can make something once, you're creating content. And the other
Yeah.
thing is when you're working for someone else, you're working in a job that usually can be trained, so you can be replaced.
Right.
Like
You're just
you're
a
doing
commodity.
things exactly like
Yeah.
it's a skill people can learn. But when you're working for yourself, you've created your own destiny because you're creating something for society. Like the way you get rich is by giving society what it wants that it doesn't yet know how to get. And
Wow.
that's
I
what
love
we're
that.
doing. That's
Yeah.
what we're doing. Like
Yeah.
all the information that people need is already out there. What people pay us for is to curate it all and put it in a container where they can get that and the support to just get to the result. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
That's all
Yeah.
people care about.
Right. Yeah, I think if you are watching this, like, and you're wondering if this is for you, there's a great, like, way to check the temperature or a litmus test that will tell you that this is for you. And this is how I got into coaching, is that if you are watching this and you feel as though when you go to your corporate, your work, your environment, that there are signifiers in that environment that it doesn't care about you, right? Things that rub
Mm.
you the wrong way, where you feel like, this unchecked capitalism of X company is just not for me, where you feel that you are commodified, where they've got statistics and they've got metrics that they're measuring you by, but they're not praising you in the same way. They're not rewarding you in the same way, right? Sean Acor, he wrote this book Before Happiness, and he talks about this ratio. It's the happiness ratio. He's the happiness guy. He's a Harvard guy. And there's a ratio that will predict success in marriages, it will predict success at your job, and it will predict
Wow.
success in friendships. And it's the amount of
Yeah.
negative to positive interactions you have. So if it's in a marriage,
Yeah.
it's the amount of times that your husband says, like, I love you, you're so great, you're wonderful, versus, hey, honey, I'd appreciate if you didn't do that. And do you know what the ratio
Mm.
is? Most people think it's like 3 positives to 1 negative, right?
Okay.
Like, wouldn't you say that's about right? A predictor
Yeah.
of a marriage that lasts over 25 years, or people that stay at a job over 5 years, is a 5-to-1 ratio, meaning positive,
Wow.
positive, 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 negative. And so,
Oh.
yeah, and so we've gotten into this hypermetrics environment in which people are, we are made into a statistic, and we're given a lot of feedback, but we're not given a monetary reward, and we're not being bonused appropriately. We're not getting those things. And
No.
so
No.
if you want to know if this is for you, all you have to do is, if that's how you feel when you walk into your job, that is a sign from the universe that you are ready for freedom, that you are ready to say, fuck you
100%.
to my job, and you are ready to
Right.
create that environment in the world, because it's not just about making 10K. I want to make
No.
more than 10K, because I want to
Right.
employ people and do the right thing. I want people to feel free when I employ them, right? I want them to feel like
100%.
that they're empowered and they're valued. And so if that's something
Exactly.
that you want to do, you have to start with yourself, right? You have to
And
be
you have
willing
to
to
make
give
that
that to yourself.
decision. You do.
Yeah,
You have to be willing to do things that other people won't do, or you'll
right.
continue to sit in this container that society says is safe. And there's nothing wrong with staying in a corporate job. If that's what you want and
If
you
that's good
just
for you.
like
Yeah,
that security, then do it. But there's
right.
another way, but it takes, like, it's just the freedom of the unknown. You have to create your own destiny. Nobody's going to give it to you. You can't get permission. The decision has to come from inside, that your freedom to be able to do what you want, when you want, not be anywhere you don't want to be. So you have options. That's something you create yourself, and it's more accessible now than ever. And that's why I love Skool. Like, you're right. It's not about the money. It's about the freedom. And
Yeah.
if that's something you want for you and your family, and to have a legacy that you created something new into society and helped other people get what they want, that's what I'm about.
Yeah,
That's
I
what
just
I'm
want
about.
to thank you so much, Manny, because you really helped to, like, I've gotten the school started, but I just had a lot of inertia. And this has given me, like, I think, the extra oomph that I need today. I met you 6 years ago for just a couple hours in rehab, and I was leaving rehab, you were coming in, and I said
So
that you
crazy.
were an amazing person. And I knew that you were going to do great things. And when I found you 6 years later, you were doing great things, of course, as I always knew. And you were rocking it, doing your money thing as a money coach. And you came to a point in my life where I just knew that this was going to work. Yeah, you are the person that I always knew you were. There were no surprises. I was like, okay, I
So
already knew you
crazy.
rock when I saw you in rehab. And so to see you, like, today coaching on this, it is so powerful. Like, just to see you from the very beginning of today, the way you were coaching on this, and just to hear, I'm like, I can see you this year moving into that 6 figures plus, like where you're at the top of 6 figures plus, I can see
It's
you doing
so
that this year.
exciting.
I can see that. I can see that. And I'm so proud of you. I think that's so cool. And thank you for giving me a little bit of your juice today, because I have just been, I don't know. I don't know if it's my ADHD or whatever, but lately just kind of like a little diffused. You know what I mean? Like, where you just feel
It's
like,
because it's so new, it's different, it seems like a lot.
yeah,
It brings to mind when I struggled to get my coaching business off the ground for so freaking long, until I met
yeah,
Mike, and for whatever reason it just came at the right time. And it's like, it's not about you. It's about, like, you have people out there that need
yeah,
you. And are you
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
deny them like that
right.
assistance? Like, I feel like we have karmic contracts with people. Like, I feel like I had one with you,
Mm,
with Steph,
yeah,
and like you're here to do something, and
right.
it comes from within. It's like it's not about the money. It's about the freedom and like caring for people enough to show up. They don't care. All this stuff, it's like in your head. And if we can create all these stories of like, I can't, can I really help people? I don't know. Da, da, da. Like if you can create that story, like let's create a different story, like a story
Right.
where you are the hero and you're already showing up as that. It's just
Yeah.
that little push. And I feel you. It's like you have to have enough discomfort at the job, at the salary. I think he said, what was his name? Nassim Taleb, the guy who wrote The Black Swan. He said the most dangerous
Yeah.
things in the world are heroin and a monthly salary. And I was like, God, that's
Oh,
so
yeah,
true. And
that's
I've
for
had both.
real. Yeah, that I can, yes, honey. Well, I've been through both. I'm like
Right.
that. They,
And
like
I can tell
literally,
you it's true
I'm trying to
because
get
it's
off
the
the
golden
job track
handcuffs.
now. I'm
Right.
trying to get
It's
off
the
the
golden
job journey now.
handcuffs.
It's like, yeah, it is. Because it's like it's just enough, but it's always the minimum. It lowers your expectation to the minimum because you
Right.
know you're never gonna max out at your job. You know you're never gonna
No.
it's always just enough to get like some of the things that you want or that you might
Right.
need, but never
Right.
enough to just have enough. You're always like trying, trying, trying. And it's like that is the definition of a toxic relationship. To come into an environment, like imagine you're dating somebody and they're like, you know what, baby, I don't want you to work no more. Stay at home and just take care of the kids, and I got you. And so you're working, you're taking care of the kids, and then you're like, but honey, I need to go to the grocery store. And they're like, you got two legs, don't you? You got two legs.
Right.
You don't get
Right.
in the car.
Right.
You know,
Right.
it's always
Right.
just
It's just like
enough.
that.
Right. You've got like the nice things, but you don't have like the spending money and you don't have you're a little trapped. And I think it's just unchecked
That's
capitalism and
good.
weirdness right now. And we need to empower ourselves and each other. And I think school is a great place to like that's the other thing is that I got into school and I most things I would have bailed on by now, but there's the whole community there. So I have access to you. I have access to Alex Hormozy. I have Alex to Mike Gowans. Like I'm doing that school games
Insane.
thing. Like that kind of got me
Yes.
there.
Dude,
And
can
yeah,
I share my screen? This school game thing is crazy. There's a guy
yeah, you
who
gotta
has an
explain it.
anime community fucking making $100,000 a month right now for
What
a
do you mean anime
$22
community?
membership. It's a $22 membership, and he's making
Right.
$100,000 a month, every
Baby.
month.
I need to get into it. I think
Present,
you hit present maybe.
share screen. Okay, cool. Share screen is easiest with two monitors. Share screen. Okay, cool. Window. I'm gonna share this one. Share.
Boop. Okay, I see it.
Okay. Okay, this guy Nate right here.
Nate
Anime
Belmer. Okay.
shreds.
Anime shreds. Oh,
$22 a month. He's got 8,000 members now. He's making $100,000 a month. This is what's so cool about Skool is it's monthly recurring revenue. Like, and it doesn't even have to be a lot. Hormozy says most people charge for Skool anywhere between $29 and $299 a month. So if you know what your goal is, if you know how much you want to be making, you can just work backwards from there. And the model that I'm doing, it's like, and what's so also, I'm obsessed with this. It's like before Skool, Kajabi kind of does this too, but it doesn't have the same community or gamification
yeah.
features as this. What it
Okay.
allows you to do is, like before you'd have to build your website and your funnel and your email list and the landing page and actually email
Right.
your
Oh,
list. But with
yeah.
Skool, it's all built in and you get a 40% affiliate commission on everybody that you get to sign up for Skool every month. You get a
Yeah.
school and you get two people to sign up, you've paid for your school.
Wow.
And it's
Okay.
fun. It's just the easiest way. All these people, they're just sharing their, like this chick, she creates wealth, $117 a month, 605 members.
Wow.
I have a client, she's a project manager. She started hers just like 2 weeks ago. I helped her get it set up. She already has 8 members in there. She hasn't even done anything in there yet. She has like a PowerPoint.
So she has 8 paying members.
Yes.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Without any marketing. I'm not saying everyone's situation is going to be like that, but it's like if you
Right.
get in now, this is like Facebook groups back in the day before they got all spammy
Before it,
and
like, yeah,
right
before it
and
fell
big.
apart.
but you can actually monetize it. It has your classrooms, it has your calendar, it has the DM feature, and you're not sending them to Facebook where they could get stuck anywhere else on the platform. You know, you get
Right. Or
distracted.
siphoned off by Facebook because it's your own school community.
Right. Oh, and the
And you're
other thing,
pushing out
I
all the
learned
info.
this yesterday, is that Skool, it's really good for your taxes. I didn't even know this, but basically, when you get people to join your school, they're actually counted as Skool's clients, and then Skool is paying you. So you basically, it's
Oh,
counted as passive income because it's just one invoice
it's
for
just
one
one
client.
invoice.
So, right, you're not having to
Oh,
invoice every client, because I guess depending on whether you're US or Europe, like if you were Europe, you'd have to have an invoice and report on every client. You don't have to do that.
oh, that's nice. That's nice.
You
Yeah.
don't have to do that. And so it's just really freaking cool.
Yeah,
It's
the other
really
thing that we
cool.
did that I don't know if we've mentioned yet. So Skool, you can integrate Skool with your Stripe, which I've done, but you can, so
Yes.
basically all that recurring stuff can be done within Skool. And
Yep.
and once I start making money through Skool, that's what I have it set up, but yeah.
So with Skool, the last thing, so what the pocket coaching offer, which I think is really cool, it's a great way to get started. It gets you experience actually coaching. It's bringing in money. It's just $29 a month. People can cancel anytime, so it's less than $1 a day, and they get a bite-sized video from you. So if you don't want to have a free school and a paid school at the beginning, that what Oliver was just talking about is you set up your school that's free so anybody can join, and then you have a classroom inside here. Like here's mine. It says pocket coaching.
I love
I
all
can
your
click
graphics.
edit.
They're so cute.
Oh, and it just, I say only some members have access. So that means like the community
Right.
is
The ones
free,
you
but,
specify, yeah.
and I actually have a stand cart. So I don't even use Stripe, which I might switch to Stripe because
So they pay through the
I don't
stand
know.
cart and then they have to send you a message or something to get in. Yeah.
Yes, but I
Did
know
you see
that you
that
can
video that he
create
said?
a Zapier thing to connect
Yeah.
them. I
Yeah.
know you could automate it, but as of this point, I don't have that many people where it's like a burden.
Yeah, where it's
But
feasible.
I
You don't need to
actually
like
think I'm
pre-populate
going
it.
to open up my pocket coaching to everybody as just a way for them to get, acquainted with me, see if they like me. And then if they do, they can join my paid school.
Okay.
But I'm
All
giving
right.
it all away. I just want to
Oh, we love
help
that.
people. Yeah.
We love that. Prostitute archetype. Okay, so we love that. Giving it all away. Okay, so I love that. And I have my marching orders. So basically, so I have my school set up. So today, I think I need to work on fleshing out my core offer, right?
What do you mean
So
exactly?
basically figuring out what my core offer is going to be, right? Because like I have the pocket coaching and stuff down, but I need to figure out like a core offer. Like make that super simple. Yeah.
Okay, here's what I've been doing, and you can do it however you want, but to make it like
Okay.
visual. So this is my whole program. It's like 9 steps, just like Mike's. But this
Okay.
Summer K Cash Accelerator is just going to be 6. So you can map
Are
it
you
out
sharing your
in
screen?
here.
Are you
Oh,
did you mean
no.
to share your screen? Okay, okay. I thought you I'm just making sure you didn't mean to share it.
Share
Oh yeah,
it
go back to present.
here.
Yeah, present and then
Okay.
okay. Okay.
So you can just have, this is all you need is this slide.
This is so cute.
So my core offer, if you want to call it that, is
Yeah.
like these 9 slides. But the whole
Okay.
premise of make once is you just make something once. So all I'm doing is pulling the first 6 steps out of here and putting it
Okay.
into the Summer Cash Accelerator, which I'm doing for
Oh.
free.
Okay.
So you don't have to recreate the wheel. Like you can come up with like your master slide
Okay.
plan.
Okay.
And I use ChatGPT to do that. I basically plugged in everything I wanted to include and then told them to put it in order, and they did.
And
And then I just put
ChatGPT
it
did
on
that.
here. Yes.
I love that so much. That's so easy. I was
Yes.
making it way too complicated. Like, honey, I had
Right.
all these old books out and I'm like referencing
No,
like
no, no.
yeah, okay,
You
okay.
don't need any of that because you want to build it with them. You want to make
Right.
sure that what you're doing is
So
like
it's
really,
adaptive to what
really
they need.
helpful.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
You
So I'm
have an
gonna be
idea already in your head without any more information.
right. Okay. And then basically, I need to
Like,
be asking more questions to figure out the direction of the content, like engaging the audience, And then in my pocket coaching and things like that, I'll be able to tease out more like what they need, and then I'll be like, well, then let's take it there.
Do this. Not gonna play it.
So basically, it'll be like Leo DiCaprio when he goes on a date with like a new chick. He's like, "Do you want a baby rattle or do you want like some wine? Like what? Like because he dates so many chicks, he's like trying to figure out. That's gonna be. I'll just be like filling it out as they go. Like it's like just filling out what they need and meeting their needs. Yeah, I like that.
Entire screen.
Listen, not
Okay,
every
hold on.
joke can be a winner. That's
It's
fine. We
okay.
can go with it.
So you see this? Here's vidIQ. I have
Okay.
vidIQ extension here. I searched
Okay.
for a video, how to beat procrastination. Okay.
Okay.
Because I'm pretending like I am my target client. Then I go down
Okay.
here and I filter it by the ones that contain questions.
Okay.
I'm literally just going to copy all of these.
Okay.
You don't have to take them one by one or anything like that, but I'm just going to copy
Okay.
them and put them into a Google Doc. Give that to
How
ChatGPT.
organized you are. I love it.
You just give that. You can just do it like that, or you can do
And
it
then you
like
upload
without
it to
formatting.
ChatGPT.
Yeah, and say, what are the
Yeah.
core problems? What are the core pain points? Make me
Oh,
a
I love
course.
that. I was making
That's
it
it.
way too. That's it.
Don't do
I love
that.
that so much.
Don't do it.
Okay.
Make it easy.
Okay. Okay. I got you. Okay, I like that. Well, that is amazing. Okay, so I have my marching orders. I know what I'm going to be doing for the rest of the day. I have to say, I do like just the fact that I know that there's a live audience. Like, even if
I
no matter,
know.
it just makes it more like I'm more on, like I'm less laid back. Because normally I'm just like I'm in like work mode where I'm sort of just like listening. Like sort of on a work Zoom. But now I don't know. I
I
like
just
this.
love your apartment.
It's a mess right now. It's a mess. It is a mess. A freaking mess.
What is it?
This
One
is my
bedroom?
office. No, it's
It's
a
your
2-2.
office.
It's a 2-2.
It's
This is the
you
office, yeah.
too, just like me. And you have a couch in
Yeah.
there? Oh my God.
Well, see, that was the couch that was in my living room, but I bought a new couch, so I couldn't get rid of this old West Elm couch. So I took the legs off and I just pushed it up against the window, and now it's
That's
like my
awesome.
dog's giant bed. It's my dog's.
I
It's a
just
big velvet
love
West
it.
Elm couch. Yeah,
I love it so much.
it's a mess. I was over there like last night playing, like I was TikToking, and that was my
I
setup.
know
So
that's like a good TikTok space.
yeah,
I
it's
love
very like
that.
comfy. I've found that
Right.
there has to be like a good balance between like thirst trapping and like giving information. It's like really weird. Like if I
We're
get too
working on it.
smart,
I
suddenly
know.
I'm just like I'm just like
Everybody's gone.
right, yeah,
Yeah, they're
everybody's
all
gone.
gone.
I have to be like
Yeah,
watch me eat a banana. I don't know. You know what I
right,
mean? Jesus
right.
Christ. It's like
So, are we going to do this next week or the week after? Do we want to meet next
um
week and you tell us what's going on with your school?
yeah, we can
Or
do
we
a
could
check-in.
come.
Let's do a check-in next week and just
Okay.
what do you feel, Steph?
We're going to document the process. Can we hear
Yeah.
her? Unmute Mike. Can't
Where's our
unmute because they
producer?
chose
Hold
to
on.
mute themselves. We have our
Oh, she says
producer on here.
yeah, she's in the background. She's in the
Okay.
background scheming. Excellent.
Yeah.
She's
Well,
in
if you guys
Canada.
want to, because Alex Hermosi says like all the time, he's like, I wish I had like Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk's like behind the scenes of like them becoming successful, because he's like, you
Right.
always see the success, you see the end
You
product,
don't
but
see the
he went
before,
through a
yeah.
lot of shit, to get there, and he's like,
Right.
I wish someone else had done that, so that's what he's doing, and I feel like we
Right.
could do that too.
Exactly. Exactly. I
You
mean, think
know,
about it. Yeah. I mean, you
we
get to
don't
be
have
at
to
the ground
wait.
floor. Right.
Yeah.
Because
How
this is like
cool would it
me
be to be able
before
to
I've
look
had my
back at it?
BBL. Right. You'll be
Right.
like, wow, he looks so different now. So you have access to us, in my messy apartment. And we would love to hear from you. I certainly would.
Yeah.
So please.
What questions do you
Send us-
guys have? Let us know about school, making money online, procrastination, money,
Yeah.
whatever it is.
Manny, so tell the folks how they can reach you. What's the best way to reach you, Manny?
So the best way to reach me would be, I know I'm not streaming on TikTok right now, but it's Amanda's Magic Mission on TikTok. And there's a link in my bio there where you can join the free school community. The school community is called Magic Mission.
Oh, I love that. Yeah. So I'm gonna put the link in mine as well for my school community. But if you want to find me on TikTok,
Definitely.
it's just hype_Oliver, like my name right there. Hype_Oliver. And the reason why it says Ever Black Gayest Magic is because like I was feeling a little disorganized and yeah.
He was
So
in the
that's what
corner.
Yeah. So hype_Oliver. Find us on TikTok and let's get this shit started. We need to be making for you at least 10K a month. So if you're
For both
already
of us.
making that, then that's really great, and like you can make more. And we
Right.
want to help you do that. But if you're not, and you just want to see Manny do it, or you want to see like me like completely mess it up and then do it, like we're here for you.
We're here for it. We're so
Yeah,
here for it.
we are. All right.
I
Well,
love
thank you
it.
for hanging out with Rehab to Riches, and we'll see you next time.
All right.
An awkward moment.